imagine waking up to a 450-pound pig on your property? So that's a surprise a local farmer woke up to yesterday. The Las Vegas farm owners are upset someone decided to dump this pig on them. And 13 Action News reporter Cynthia Maldonado went to the farm, and now she's telling you why this is a big issue.
We're talking about a 400-pound pig named Homer. He was abandoned overnight, tied to this pole outside the Las Vegas farm. The owner's telling me they're not only scrambling for space, but for money for its care. Sharon Linsenbart is upset someone dumped a pig on her property.
I'm going to have to care for this animal for 15 to 20 years.
Homer is at least 450 pounds and not in the best condition.
He's sunburned terribly, which can grow into abscesses. His feet have not been cared for, and he's so tender, somebody's already chopped off his feet. Both of his ears are so abscessed, we need to get him to the vet.
Linsenbart is the owner of the Las Vegas farm, a place she runs as a nonprofit rescue.
That doesn't mean that every farm animal that comes my way I can rescue.
But this time, she's forced to, even though there's no money or room.
Habitat alone is probably going to cost me anywhere between $10,000 and $15,000. USDA inspection will demand of me. They've got to have a non-permeable top. They've got to have a place to get out of the weather. They've got a place to get out of the sun. They've got to have an automatic waterer that doesn't get contaminated with a duck. They've got to have so much.
Linsenbart gave me a tour of her farm. She's owned it for about 50 years. She has horses, cows, goats, to name a few.
I have to pick and choose who's most in need, who I can afford, who I have the space for.
To give you some perspective on Homer's future size, take a look at Willow. She's about 1,000 pounds.
This is Homer in a few years, exactly. They get massive. You can't just put them in any pen.
And Cynthia is joining us now here in the studio. So Cynthia, you went on Facebook Live earlier, and many viewers were wondering why they can't just bring Homer to a pig farm rescue.
Yeah, the farmer told me that she made several calls to these pig rescue places across the valley, and they're all pretty much at capacity.
Yeah. And for people who might be wanting to help out, I know some people are reaching out to us about this. What can they do?
There is a GoFundMe account, and we've placed that on ktnv.com. Sharon, the lady who's going to be now responsible for Homer, is telling me even $5 is going to make a huge difference.
Yeah. And we're hoping that Homer, of course, is going to find a new home. Thank you so much for joining us, Cynthia.